Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about the clownery that I have just witnessed from Nick Snider, who he owns the channel The Viewer's Voice. This video I'm going to try to make it quick. I have class kind of relatively soon, so I don't want to just sit here and talk about it. It might be longer. I have a little bit of time, but we'll see. I just needed to get this off my chest, and I wanted to talk about this because I feel like now Nick Snider is looking like the clown, and it's just like, wow, they all get turns looking like clowns in this little friend group. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the two videos that he has posted, and then yeah. So before I do get into this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of this entire situation, and please do subscribe to my channel. So Nick Snider, he uploaded two videos. He uploaded one that's like, this has to stop, or something like this has to stop now, and then another video literally addressing another channel. The first video I watched earlier today, and I have so many thoughts. One, Nick Snider basically took to his YouTube channel and decided to say, you know, these drama channels that are reporting on drama channels, like they're attacking us and being bullies. He kept using that word bully. He kept using that word, you know, attacking and harassing. He was just using extreme words. And he was saying that, you know, they're just doxing people and this and that and the fourth, and they're just being mean, and they're accusing us of racism, and we're not racist, and, you know, all of this insane stuff. And he just kept going on, and basically what Nick did in that video was victimize himself and his friends. And the crazy thing about Nick Snider and Petty Page and Rich Lux and Dustin Daly and all of these people victimizing themselves is the fact that they are some of the most, I wouldn't say Dustin Daly, but I would they go after people all the time. They go after James Charles for nothing, okay? They go after how many people? All the time. I mean, countless. Do you know how many videos they made about Dramageddon #2 in 2019? Do you remember that? Remember the Manny MUA witch hunt? Does anybody remember that? Am I jogging people's memory? I mean, it wasn't that long ago. So for him to act as if he is being bullied, and he and his friends are being bullied, because people are doing the exact same thing that he does, times 8,000. Because if you look on his channel, just count how many videos he has of James Charles. I want you to count them, okay? It's insane that this man has literally the absolute nerve to get on camera and say, you guys are attacking me and you guys are harassing me. Well, isn't it like, didn't you get mad at James Charles when he said that y'all were harassing him? The hypocrisy is leaping out. It's just, I mean, the hypocrisy is just saying, I'm coming out. I mean, goodness gracious. Like, it's so blatantly obvious. Here's my thing. It'd be one thing if Nick Snider defended himself and his friends with real points. If he said, listen, I know that I know how it looks, but we kind of stand in our truth. But instead, he wants to go to the most annoying argument, I would have to say personally, from anyone who's being checked by the internet, and basically saying, I'm being bullied. You guys are bullying me. No one is bullying you, Nick. Nobody. And let's be completely honest, what you did to Smokey Glow and Ashley Kyle could be considered bullying. Really, if you think about it. Y'all were like 5 or 6 to 1 or 2, and they weren't even together in the same situation. So really what you guys were doing were ganging up on two individual people for two individual petty reasons, all because they decided to speak out against your racism, which was another thing. Let's talk about Nick Snider talking about racism. He's been talking about racism a lot and how we just need to get over it. That's what Nick Snider has basically been saying. From his own Caucasian lips, he has been telling us to get over it, and that, wow, I can't believe that you're calling other people racist. One, Nick, you have legitimately no right to speak up on the situation, because For one thing, he's disregarding all of the arguments that people have made. When you start to be a Jeffree Star show, you literally have no room to talk about racism and talk about, wow, I can't believe that you're calling this racist. You guys don't even know what racist is. Excuse me, Nick Snider, do you know what racism is? Do you understand it? Because I mean, you're buddy with Rich Lux, who said that there's nothing wrong with racism. So please let me know. Let me know if you actually know what racism is. Have you ever experienced it? Please, I would love to know if he's actually experienced any racism, if he's actually been affected by any of the words that his friends, his own friends, have spewed out into the world. Okay, so him trying to invalidate all of these arguments and trying to invalidate the actual concerns that people have of others being racist is ridiculous to me. Absolutely 100% ridiculous. Is he part of the Asian community? I mean, does he really understand the depth of what Paige Christie said with her whole dim sum tweet that was kind of actually disgusting? I mean, this man didn't even know, he said in his video that he didn't even know the term mutt. And as a biracial person, I know it all too well. So I don't want to hear it from him when it comes to racism. He just needs to be silent. If anybody, I mean, he's losing credibility as a drama channel, because it's one thing to have an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. But when you're blatantly ignoring straight up just good arguments, it then shows how warped your mindset is and how you won't present any information. At least, here's my thing. This is what I want in a drama channel, personally. A drama channel who just shows you what's going on and then at the end gives their opinion about what's going on. But just shows you just gives you the facts and then says how they feel about it. That's what a drama channel should be. I'm not saying that that he's not entitled to an opinion, but at the end of the day, his mindset to me is so warped that he's not even going to show you the right information. I mean, he left out so much information about how literally Rich Lux said that racism is okay. In 2018, he was talking about in his second video that was addressed to a drama channel called Teatime, which I haven't watched, so I don't know, and I really don't care about what he has to say about Teatime, because at the end of the day, he looks like a clown either way. But in that video, he was saying, people are digging up things about Rich from 2015. Sir, no one had to dig up that video that he posted in 2018, which was not that long ago. And he said, and Rich apologized, and da-da-da-da-da. I mean, I think you know better than anyone that there are such things as like bad apologies. So all of the hypocrisy is just coming out. I really do hope that he didn't say anything about the Laura Lee apology, because I mean, she apologized, so like we should forgive her. You see, the clownery, the absolute hypocrisy, the warped mindset is just coming out. The main thing that bothered me, again, is the fact that he was saying that he's being bullied and that, they're taking it to a level where they're harassing people. Nick Snider then is taking to his Twitter, taking to his YouTube channel and doing the exact same thing to it's Teatime Channel or whatever. And the even crazier thing, Nick allegedly has receipts on them. Honestly, after he started showing the receipts in the second video, I stopped watching because quite frankly, I don't care what he has to say about these people. What he's trying to do is say, let's just shift the focus off of me and my friends and the hypocrisy and the lies and the racism and all of it, and let's just shift it on some other people who are calling us out. It's the same, like what if James Charles did that to him? He'd be up in arms. He'd be, oh, you're using your platform, you're using your huge platform to bully me, and you're trying to take the attention off of you. This is what he would say. And that's what he would say. And yet he's doing the exact same thing. He's doing the exact same thing. I think that these drama channels think that they're influencers now. They think that people actually care about them. Quite frankly, what happened to make them as known as they are is that they were talking about other people, and other people were resonating what they had to say. They were resonating with what they had to say and said, yes, I agree with you. Let me support you because I think that you have things to say. It didn't have anything to do with their personalities. It didn't have anything to do with their personalities at all. And everyone would have been fine if their personalities hadn't jumped out. So they think that they're influencers, but they're really not. Like, real influencers, they became famous because they offered something of themselves. It wasn't them just talking about other people. Like, if I were to ever get, I don't know how many subscribers. I wouldn't consider myself an influencer. I talk about situations and other people and that type of thing. Like, I wouldn't consider, like, but they in their warped minds think that now they're influencers. And now they're acting just like the influencers that they always quote unquote critique. When really they're just getting what they always give. They always give this type of bullying. They always give this type of harassment, if that's what he wants to call it. He's saying, oh, but you guys, you guys can totally hold us accountable. But then you go on to defend all of your actions, which are indefensible, really indefensible. What should happen is that there needs to be an apology. He's also saying that, we're trying to run him off of social media, this and that and the fourth. No. What people want is for you to take accountability for your actions, just like you claim that you want James Charles and Jeffree Star. Not Jeffree Star, because of course he loves Jeffree Star, but I'm saying all of the other, Jaclyn Hill and those people. You want them to take accountability, and yet look at you. That's insane to me. He is showing how really what it boils down to is that he just likes to talk about people. That's it. That's all it is. He just likes to talk about people. He doesn't care about accountability. If you really watch a lot of their channels, I've watched a lot of drama channels, and a lot of it is just dumb. So I'm starting to see, and I hate that I even supported some of these channels in the past. I know I was never subscribed to Nick, so I don't feel that bad, but I was subscribed to T by Ali, and even her, I'm feeling like it's clownery. Because all they really want to do is talk about people. They don't see how they're not actually practicing what they preach. And it's showing. It's like past hypocrisy. It's just showing who they actually are deep down inside. And also, another thing that I found really interesting that Nick let slip up in his first video was how he talked about how he reached out to Here for the Tea at one point, right? Shouldn't Paige cut you off then? Because isn't that what she was mad at Ashley Kyle for? She was mad at Ashley Kyle for saying thank you for defending her children. Shouldn't you, Nick? Shouldn't you be then cut off? You see how he just exposed his own friend and exposed all of the hypocrisy and the absolute clownery in their group? I mean, I made a video about this at first, and over time I just thought that this would all kind of go away, but Nick just made it worse. And then he went on YouTube and he said, you know what, I'm just gonna pick out one channel. I don't watch it's Teatime. I don't know what they're about. I don't know what they're saying. But at the end of the day, I feel like what Nick did was say, listen, I can't find receipts for all of the other drama channels that are talking about me or all the other commentary channels that are talking about me. So let me find receipts on them. And now I'm going to target them. And now I'm going to harass them. And now I'm going to use my platform to say, hey guys, these channels, they're worse than I am. Come on. It's clownery. It's clownery. I mean, you can see right through it because he said he watches all of the videos about him. He said that. If you watch all the videos about you and everyone is saying the same thing, the problem is you, period. I mean, he would say the same thing to Gabby Hanna, wouldn't he? This man is just proving time and time again that he is, I don't know how they can regain trust. I mean, I don't know what his fans are saying, what their fans are saying, but as far as people who weren't really fans, I don't know how he's going to regain trust and regain those views and those subscribers that he once had. It's only really stans at this point. And the fact that he even has stans or they even have stans is absolutely bonkers to me, but so does Jeffree Star, and that's a whole issue in and of itself. Overall, what Nick did in that video was confirm everything that everyone has been saying for the past few weeks about him and his friend group. That's all he did. All he did was confirm what we all believe. He didn't go on camera and he didn't say, listen, I'm sorry about how everything went. He didn't say anything about the Smoky Glow thing. He was just doubling down. All he did was double down on the clownery that everyone has been calling out. He wants all of these other big influencers, actual influencers, to, take accountability. And we just call people out because we don't like when people do wrong. And yet you're not taking accountability for anything, Nick. Not a single thing. You're not taking accountability for going on live with you and your mean girl group and just tearing people apart, especially Ashley Kyle. I felt more sorry for Ashley Kyle than Smoky Glow because, she was friends with them. And now this woman, she's lost what she thought was real. But I've seen a lot of people say that they're just a business partnership, and I think that rings true. I think that they are all leeching off of each other, and they will do whatever they have to do to stay in the quote-unquote spotlight, or at least, stay relevant. They're all hypocrites, all of them. I have no respect for anyone in that friend group, to be completely honest with you. I don't see how any of them are good human beings after all of this. None of them have taken accountability, and they never will. We'll never get an apology for anything. And this man, he claims that it's just, I don't suggest that you watch his videos because they were just him not taking accountability and saying that he's okay with people calling him out, but also he's not going to take accountability. So there's no point. It's not like we're learning anything new about him. We're just realizing what we've already kind of known, which is that he and his friend group are all not trustworthy and not worth your time, your views, your subscriptions. They're just not worth it, in my opinion. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please enjoy this obligatory Tom Holland picture as I close out. But thank you for just listening to what I have to say about the situation. Again, like I've said a billion times, and I think I should say this again, I'm not a drama channel, I'm a commentary channel. If you want all the receipts and everything like that, watch a drama channel. I don't know what to tell you. I just wanted to talk about how I personally feel and, just what I've seen as someone who's been kind of following this drama for a little bit ever since it kind of popped off. But again, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of this entire situation with Nick Snider, Dustin Daly, Paige Christie, Rich Lux, all of these people, Smoky Glow, Ashley Kyle, all of these people. And also maybe suggest other drama channels that you think people should watch instead. I think that would be a great thing, plug some channels that you think are really good. That'd be awesome. Kind of put a positive twist on this whole situation and how kind of negative and sad it is, because I think a lot of people are kind of sad that they're losing, channels that they actually enjoy. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel before you go. And yeah, thank you again so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.